The rivalry between Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson has long been one of the most fascinating storylines in modern golf. For decades, fans have debated the nature of their relationship, whether it was rooted in pure competition, subtle tension, or a deeper mutual respect that rarely surfaced publicly. Recently, former PGA Tour professional and analyst Brandel Chamblee offered a revealing perspective that sheds new light on how Woods truly interacts with his peers, and where Mickelson fits into that picture. Chamblee's comments came during an appearance on a podcast, where he discussed Woods' personality on and off the course. His insights painted a picture that sharply contrasts with the often guarded and intense image Woods has projected to the public over the years. According to Chamblee, those who have actually played alongside Woods on the PGA Tour tend to walk away with a very different impression, one that highlights warmth, respect, and an easygoing nature. He emphasized that Woods is widely appreciated among his fellow professionals. Players who share the course with him often describe the experience as enjoyable and even inspiring. Contrary to the belief that Woods might use subtle tactics to intimidate opponents, Chamblee insisted that he does nothing of the sort. Instead, Woods is respectful, composed, and fair in his interactions. He doesn't attempt to big-time other players or assert dominance through off-putting behavior. At the same time, he is not overly accommodating or insincere. He strikes a balance that makes him approachable yet still competitive. This version of Woods, the one seen inside the ropes, is a stark contrast to his sometimes combative relationship with the media. Over the years, Woods has often appeared distant or guarded in press conferences, leading to a perception that he is unapproachable or overly serious. However, Chamblee suggests that this public persona does not reflect the reality experienced by those who compete alongside him. Among his peers, Woods is seen as genuine and relatable, someone who enjoys simple things like video games and casual conversation. Many professional golfers have echoed similar sentiments about their interactions with Woods. Bubba Watson once described playing with him as the thrill of a lifetime, recalling a memorable practice round at Torrey Pines in 2007. What made the experience even more special was Woods' willingness to connect on a personal level. He not only played alongside Watson but also invited him to dinner afterward. Such gestures reinforced the idea that Woods values camaraderie and respect within the golfing community. Other players, including Jeff Ogilvy, Steve Stricker, and Matt Kuchar, have similarly shared positive experiences. Even among the younger generation, Woods maintains strong relationships. Golfers like Justin Thomas and Ricky Fowler are known to spend time with him, often seeking advice and enjoying his company. These relationships highlight Woods' role not just as a competitor but also as a mentor and respected figure within the sport. However, Chamblee made it clear that one notable exception to this general admiration exists: Phil Mickelson. While Woods is widely liked by his peers, his relationship with Mickelson has always been more complicated. Their rivalry, which dates back to the late 1990s, has been marked by moments of tension, competitive fire, and occasional attempts at reconciliation. One of the earliest signs of their competitive dynamic came in 1998, when Mickelson reportedly won a $500 practice round bet against Woods. In a playful yet provocative gesture, Mickelson left photocopied $100 bills in Woods' locker as a reminder of his victory. While seemingly harmless, the incident set the tone for a rivalry that would be defined by both brilliance and friction. Over the years, their interactions have often suggested a lack of closeness. Despite competing in numerous tournaments together, especially major championships, Mickelson was never part of Woods' inner circle. Their relationship remained largely professional, with limited personal connection. Even gestures that might have bridged the gap sometimes fell short. For instance, after Woods' emotional victory at the 2019 Masters, Mickelson reportedly wrote him a congratulatory note. According to Chamblee, Woods never responded. That said, it would be inaccurate to characterize their relationship as purely negative. There have been moments when the two legends appeared to put aside their differences and work together. One such instance occurred during the 2016 Ryder Cup preparations. While Mickelson was competing as a player, Woods served as an assistant captain. Their collaboration during strategy discussions led to increased communication and a noticeable warming of relations. This renewed connection carried into the following years. In 2018, Woods and Mickelson played a practice round together at the Masters, an event that marked their first such pairing in nearly 2 decades. For fans, it was a symbolic moment, suggesting that the rivalry had evolved into something more respectful and less adversarial. Still, the underlying dynamic between them has never fully mirrored the camaraderie Woods shares with other players. Mickelson remains somewhat of an outlier in Woods' professional relationships, a competitor who commands respect but not necessarily the same level of personal rapport. Chamblee himself has not been shy about expressing his views on Mickelson. In the past, he has criticized Mickelson's decisions, particularly his involvement with LIV Golf. Chamblee described these choices as contributing to what he called catastrophic greed, reflecting a broader debate within the sport about the impact of rival leagues and financial incentives. As the years have passed, both Woods and Mickelson have continued to shape the narrative of golf in their own ways. Their rivalry, once a central storyline in the sport, has gradually taken on a more reflective tone as both players navigate the later stages of their careers. This transition is underscored by a historic development in 2026. For the first time in over 3 decades, neither Woods nor Mickelson will be present at the Masters tournament. The last time this occurred was in 1994, before Woods had even made his debut at Augusta National. Since Woods' first appearance in 1995, at least one of the two legends had always been part of the Masters field. Even in years when Woods was absent, such as 2014, 2016, 2017, 2021, and 2025, Mickelson was there to carry the torch. Their consistent presence became a defining feature of the tournament, symbolizing an era of golf dominated by their achievements. The absence of both players in 2026 marks the end of that era. Mickelson announced on April 1 that he would not be participating due to personal reasons. While he did not elaborate, speculation has centered around concerns for his wife, Amy Mickelson, who is rumored to be dealing with health issues. Woods' situation is different but equally significant. Following a DUI arrest on March 27, 2026, he has stepped away from public life to focus on his health and personal recovery. In a statement released on March 31, Woods expressed his intention to return stronger but made it clear that his immediate priority is addressing these challenges. Together, these developments have created a moment of reflection for the golfing world. The absence of Woods and Mickelson from the Masters is more than just a statistical anomaly. It is a reminder of the passage of time and the evolving nature of the sport. Their rivalry, once defined by intense competition and contrasting personalities, now stands as a testament to an era that shaped modern golf. While their relationship may never have been as close as some fans hoped, it has always been rooted in a shared pursuit of excellence. In many ways, Chamblee's insights bring this story full circle. They reveal a side of Tiger Woods that is often overlooked, a player who is deeply respected and admired by his peers, even if his public image suggests otherwise. At the same time, they highlight the unique and complex dynamic he shares with Phil Mickelson, a rivalry that continues to intrigue and captivate fans around the world. As golf moves forward, the legacy of Woods and Mickelson will remain firmly embedded in its history. Whether through their unforgettable battles, their individual achievements, or the enduring questions about their